Hey everyone, this is Isaac, and I just wanted to discuss my thoughts as to why Rbonney Gabrielle is Miss Universe 2022. Since she was crowned Miss USA 2022, there's been a backlash of people trying to discredit her win. Even now, after winning Miss Universe 2022 in New Orleans, there's been a wide range of fake news, negative feedback, and overall dissatisfied pageant fans. I am not a seasoned pageant fan, but being around Filipinos for decades, I've learned to appreciate pageantry and what this means specifically for the Filipino community. Rbonney, being Filipino-American, rings a sweet spot for me personally, as I think it's amazing that she is bringing a positive lens to the oftentimes underrepresented Filipino-Americans. Even though her pageant journey, you could see Rbonney carry her Filipino heritage, whether it be her styling, which by the way she designs herself, or referring to her love. I remember watching an interview shortly after she won Miss Universe where they asked her what she wanted to eat, and she mentioned ensaymada. She even answered her Miss Texas question by referring to halo halo when asked what food represented her. Halo halo is a mixture of ingredients, and with Rbonney, she is a mixture of a proud Texan like myself, as well as Filipino. As to why Rbonney is Miss Universe, I wanted to touch base on a few key points. Number one, she is a transformational leader. First and foremost, Rbonney has depth in who she is as a person and has the credentials to lead. She has taken part in nonprofit organizations, and her advocacy of sustainable fashion is very relevant to our current culture. Some beauty queens will pick up an advocacy right before a pageant, but you can see that Rbonney has been involved with her community for years. In terms of her originality, she is a genuine person, and she truly brought herself to the pageant wearing her own clothing designs and having a particular meaning behind her clothing. Her closed interview outfit was titled Perfect Storm, which she talked to the judges about. Her outfit represented her tenacity and mental fortitude to remain steadfast and strong throughout her journey. Number two, she embodies mental fortitude. We live in a culture where social media is a stage for anyone to attack and offer opinions where at times aren't thought out clearly. Let's utilize the example of Miss Montana and all of the candidates that ran to IG and TikTok to discredit Rbonney. What was gained by their toxicity? Nothing. As far as I'm concerned, a winner is one who can ignore hate and only speak with a few words. The naysayers have so much to express, but little meaning behind their expressions. I commend Rbonney for her mental fortitude and respect her as a genuine, strong woman to withstand the attacks even to this day. There was a Miss Universe Asia tour that recently concluded, and the Miss Universe organization brought the runners up. Many pageant bloggers were stating that Rbonney was outshined by Miss Dominican Republic and Miss Curacao. In my opinion, Rbonney was not outshined by them, as she silently wore her confidence. And those who appreciate an amazing person such as Rbonney will realize that she doesn't have to try to get people's attention. It's her radiant personality and who she is that makes her Miss Universe, not the pictorials, the modeling, walking, etc. I believe Rbonney, in the short time that she has worn the crown, she has shown great mental fortitude. That quality is why people should look up to her and see her as a role model. I like the fact that Rbonney doesn't engage in the negative social media backlash against her. Rather, she remains silent and works quietly as Miss Universe. It is that silence to the negativity that speaks the loudest. Number three, she is sincere and she is not an attention seeker. After the pageant, it seemed like many pageant fans were bitter about her win. There were many instances of fake news and YouTube blogs about her win not being a win. I even saw Filipino pageant fans saying that a homecoming in the Philippines was disrespectful on the part of the Miss Universe organization, when truthfully, Rbonney is just as much Filipina as previous multiracial Miss Universe Philippines winners. The only difference between Rbonney and Celeste is that Celeste wore the Philippine sash and Rbonney wore the US sash. But in terms of being Filipina, they are both Filipinas. Filipino pageant fans who discredit Rbonney and think that she shouldn't visit the Philippines to have a homecoming are being overly sensitive and insincere. Rbonney is a lady who remains genuine, even with all the negative backlash given to her. Even her runners-up were talking negatively, yet she spent an entire tour in Asia, and you can see that she was able to have a good relationship with them. It makes me sad to see how pageants divide people more than they unite. Even after several months, you can browse YouTube and the internet and see comments by people stating that Rbonney isn't sincere. From what I've seen, she has been more than sincere and has been the perfect Miss Universe. My message to all pageant fans who continue to be negative towards Rbonney is that, yes, you are entitled to have an opinion, but there are ways to direct your disappointment and disagreement. Send all of your grievances to the Miss Universe organization. Rather than create fake news, spread negative comments, why not find a way to move on and learn to appreciate the qualities the judges at Miss Universe saw in Rbonney? Miss Universe is, after all, a destiny, and it was Rbonney's destiny to win Miss Universe. She is Miss Universe because she had that it factor that the other ladies did not have. So I thank you for listening to my diatribe as to why Rbonney is Miss Universe 2022. Negativity, fake news, and bitterness will never get you anywhere. Only when you seek to go beyond that negative cloud will you see the silver lining. Those that are attempting to search out humanity's goodness are able to move forward despite those negative forces attempting to clutch and imprison them. I wish Rbonney the best of luck during her reign, and I will continue to support her through her Miss Universe journey. Haters gonna hate, but love is always more powerful. I'd like to hear what you guys think, and please put your comments at the bottom. Hey, subscribe to Hi JR Sings. Mabuhay.